Surrounded by gums in the heart of the Adelaide Hills, Daniel Katz's property is in a bushfire-prone region.
We live in a very high-risk area. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of trees and it is a high bushfire risk zone.
South Australia is in the group of several bushfire emergencies.
The Hollands Creek Road Cuddly Creek fire is uncontrolled.
It already burned 9,000 hectares.
Act now. Leave.
After his family was forced to flee the 2019 Cuddly Creek bushfire, Mr Katz and his partner installed a private bushfire shelter on their property.
There's no guarantees that I'll be able to leave early. There's no guarantee that the road will be free from trees or debris. And therefore, if I'm stuck, I'd like to be in a place where I have some ability to protect myself and most of my family.
The bunker meets Victorian standards, but it isn't approved in SA. Mr Katz has been banned from accessing the shelter while he appeals a removal notice in court.
Under no circumstances we are to use the fire shelter, which is a bit disconcerting given the fire season coming upon us.
We are putting those people into a situation where they may be injured or killed by a fire simply because we couldn't cut a quick pathway through a regulatory framework.
Dr Philippa McCormack researches bushfire shelter regulations. She says Victoria's leading the way, accrediting a handful of bushfire bunkers.
That's the kind of thing that I'd really love to see in South Australia and elsewhere around the country. A clear step-by-step process so that people can comply with the law and also take responsibility for their own safety.
SA's Country Fire Service doesn't endorse the use of private bushfire shelters. It says priority should always be given to evacuating properties early. And there are currently no accredited or pre-approved bushfire shelter products in the state.
We don't want to install something that's unsafe or allow other people to install something that's unsafe, and in the event of a bushfire there's some terrible tragedy.
Nick Champion says the state government is reviewing bushfire shelter regulations and will turn its mind to what's happening in other states.
If it's worked in Victoria, we'll look at that experience, but we're talking one state in a country which is, has high bushfire-prone areas in nearly every state.
Mr Katz hopes the review will lead to change.
So unless the government can guarantee 100% that I'll be safe if there was a bushfire coming up my property, up our driveway, I would like to be able to protect myself.
The government review is due to be complete in October. Stephanie Richards, ABC News.